Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. So I want to see what message I have for you guys today. Divine Feminines, remember we're all on a different stage of our twin flame journey. Okay, so take what you need from this message, you leave what you don't need. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. You know how it go, right? But overall here, please use the spirit of discernment as you are viewing this video. Okay, you can always ask for discernment if you still are not understanding what roles are being played here on this video. Okay, so sometimes I know people aren't quite clear whose energy is what. All right, but the first thing that comes to mind, you guys, that's what you need to connect with. Okay, that's your intuition talking, and it's okay to trust it. All right, y'all. So that's what we're being taught here as we navigate through this twin flame journey: how to trust our intuition, how to be our most authentic selves, how to operate in our own wholeness, because this is what the journey is about. All right. Of course, we need to know things about our masculine because they are on this journey with us, right? So if you're being triggered by anything, please check in with your higher self. Okay. My goal is to help you to evolve as you navigate through this twin flame journey. I'm going to set my intentions before we get started. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective divine feminine reading. Protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you. Close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will. Thank you for using me as a messenger, using me as a clear channel of accurate guidance. Thank you for showing me what I need to see and closing the doors to any karmic energies. And so it is. Thank you, my spirit team. What do I need? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What message do you have for my divine feminines? Shekinah, the presence of the divine feminine. Okay, did you see that? And so basically it says, at the center of everything there is light. I am that light. I think that came out for you guys one time before. I am divine feminine too as well, you guys. I'm on the twin flame journey, so I definitely understand your pain, honey. Okay, I understand what y'all going through. But every single day I do just as you. I face the mirror, right? 138. I keep working on myself, keep loving on me. I am a twin in communication. Okay. We are definitely wonderful friends, you guys. We have our differences. Yes, we do. But we try to face them. Okay. Even if I want to operate in my shadow side, sometimes I want to run. Sometimes I want to run like hell, y'all. Okay. So I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But then I realize if I run from my connection, I'm running from myself. Okay. Because they are a mirror reflection of us. And there's something within us that is being, you know, projected back and forth to each other. So every time I'm getting irritated by my masculine or I feel very upset, I'm learning to just kind of like sit with it so I can understand what's going on and why I'm feeling that way. And of course, he doesn't allow me to run. It's like, no, what's wrong? We're gonna face this. Okay, so we work very well as a team. But I definitely do understand, because we still, even though we are now in communication, have been in communication probably since September of last year. Yeah, around that time. I still very much understand, right? Because we're still going through a whole bunch of stages, and through that time I done had to let go probably 3 or 4 times. Okay, so when you get the messages, I definitely encourage you guys to listen to what your spirit team is telling you to do, because it's going to help you to evolve. It's for the betterment of you. Okay, now it says here, in the Zohar, the main sacred text in Kabbalah, the Shekinah is described as being a world within the world, as a bright radiance at the center of everything. All life on earth, all consciousness is a part of her light and therefore sacred. The metaphysical theory of immanence is that the divine presence is manifested in the material world. So there isn't actually any matter, whether organic or inorganic, that isn't also a part of the divine. The Shekinah is light that inhabits your body, your cells, and is in the cells of all the people and objects you see around you. She is also about pure experience. She is the message, the truth, that there is a light at the center of everything that happens to us, both the good and the bad. And the Shekinah is the reminder that we are not just the body or this pain we might be going through, or this confusing moment in our brief life. We are light. We are molecules of heaven in human form. And right now, we can just know this. We can experience the light we are, and that can be enough. That can be the miracle and the answer we actually need. Not words or meaning, but simply and more profoundly, pure, radiant being. Okay, and it says here that you should meditate on this, enter the heart, and repeat this mantra. I am light. Okay, and see what images or words arise. All right, so let's see what we're being faced with when it comes to this card. This card did come out for you, Divine Femmes, probably like, I think it may have been a couple of weeks ago or so, but the energy may be still kind of the same. So tell us, my spirit team, why is this card here? Yeah, so because there's a lack of cohesion between you and your divine masculine. You guys are not working together well. And then with that Three of Swords coming out next to it, there's some grief, okay, some heartbreak. I'm hearing misunderstandings, but it's a lot that's going on between you two. Whew. Let's see what we got. Yeah, and with the Empress in a reverse position here, I feel like that energy right there is like one of feeling insecure or lacking self-awareness, things of that nature. And there's some anxiety surrounding this Empress in the reverse. So whether this is the masculine's karmic situation or Divine Feminine, you may be feeling insecure about something. Okay, so we'll see what that's about. And overall, it's causing a lot of anxiety. A lot of fear is what I'm seeing, right? And this is what is keeping the situation stuck. I got the Death card in the reverse next to the Three of Wands. Okay, so you guys are going through a transformation. And in order to see progress, you have to go through the transformation. All right, so everything literally is what I'm seeing is like right now, because of whatever this grief is, I'm going to pull tarot and figure out what that may be about. There's some type of resistance. Okay, somebody is still holding on to some type of negative or emotional pattern here. Is what I'm seeing. And this is what's causing the frustrating obstacles that you may be experiencing right now. All right, so what is the grief? Tell me about this Empress in the reverse first. Tell me about the Empress in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position. So your masculine could be being very unreliable right now. Okay, they may not be stable at the moment is what I'm seeing. Okay, and you may be growing impatient because of this behavior is what I'm seeing. Thank you. Show me what I need to see here. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels like they're focused on trying to create some type of comfortable lifestyle for themselves. Okay, yeah, the Hermit. So that sign is for Virgo. I mean, this card is for Virgo, but you don't have to be Virgo. You could just literally be withdrawing your energy at this time. I do feel like that's what they're doing. I really feel like the masculines are going into hermit mode, okay, and have been for like the last couple of days for real. The Four of Cups is in the reverse position, and what I'm seeing here is that it's time to get clear. Okay, so with the Four of Cups, this is really about some type of self-awareness. It's about choosing happiness, you understand, clarity and all. Okay, in order for there to be some type of justice. I feel like here, you may kind of have been at a point of being over it. Like, you know, I'm over this whole situation here. I definitely feel heavily on a mirroring energy between the two. because you want the scales to balance. It's like you want justice. But they're coming in with this Knight of Wands energy, okay, in a reverse position, right? They're not pursuing a goal. They're not pursuing the overall goal, it feels like. Thank you. It's like right now they're in this energy of trying to really do some soul searching. That's what I'm hearing. They're doing some soul searching. Okay, and it may feel like they're shutting you out. With the Wheel of Fortune here in a reverse position, again, this is still about some type of karma, cause and effect. Okay. I feel like the masculines are definitely stuck in this. Look, it's almost as if this is bad luck, is what it feels like. It's like as soon as they get one step ahead, it's something that stands in the way. Bam, you got another obstacle. And of course, this is what the journey literally is about. It's about closing out these karmic cycles and shifting perspectives and mindsets and ways of, you know, thinking in order to prevent from recreating the same scenarios over and over again. And it feels like once the masculine begins to hit another obstacle that has a lot to do with that karmic debt, they almost go into the state of shutting down. Okay, thank you. Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's like they're dealing with their karma. Yep, 6 of Cups in the upright next to the 5 of Cups in the upright. But these two together, it's like I'm almost seeing it here. Instead of them trying to remain happy and stay connected to the people that bring them happiness or joy, they're dwelling on the spilled cups. They're dwelling on all their mistakes. They're dwelling on all of the error that they have made. Okay, and they're missing the fact that, you know, they have these opportunities that are behind you. Some of the masculines may even have offered you their cup. You know, like, okay, let's reconcile. Let's, you know, let's focus on much happier times, right? And they're still clinging to the past. They're unable to move forward because of those past restrictions. So this is why they're very slow to opening up, is what I'm seeing here. All right, so I'm gonna move on to another deck because I don't feel like picking those out. That drives me nuts. It's like, why does it do that, right? Be sitting up here like, all right, so, So what I have here with the Knight of Swords here in a reverse position, okay, they're having a very difficult time right now. It's like when it comes to committing to anything, it's like it feels almost as if it's like the mission that they were on now is at a standstill. Whatever mission they were on, they're at a standstill. 9 of Wands, it's like they're not being, you know, persistent at this point. They're not taking any action, but it's coming out in stubbornness, defensiveness, and all of that. Okay, it's like they're not putting in the work, but I feel like it's because they're in a state of introspection right now. So instead of them being clear in their thinking, they're overthinking. That's what's coming to me. Okay. Overall, what is my divine feminine's energy towards this whole situation? The Temple Path card came out. And again, the Temple Path card is about following this path, knowing that you have support, but closing out the karmic cycles, right? Woman holding a coin. So you actually are balancing, is what I'm seeing. When I see that woman holding a coin, it reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you're actually balancing your life. All right, you're making that attempt to. You're here. You like, look, I'm on this path. I know I got to go through this path, but I know I got support at the same time. And the path is hard. It's hard as shit. You know, it's hard to close out some of these karmic cycles and to release some of these patterns that we have. Okay, but when it comes to your masculine, they're in the reverse. So it's like they're not matching your energy and they actually are withdrawn. Okay, when it comes to the emotional aspect of them. Their reverse energy. Okay, 5th chakra. Something needs to be spoken. Basically, something needs to be expressed. And I feel like it's on both of you ends. Somebody needs to speak their truth, or need to speak about what's happening here. Okay, so I'm gonna pull down my tarot, of course, and we're gonna see. Tell me about the temple path here. You are the light, divine feminine, is what I'm hearing. So because you are actually in alignment here, you are the light. Yep, the devil card. So you're going to be the light at the end of the tunnel. It's almost like you're the light here, guiding them on this path. Okay, so everything that you do is crucial, is what I just heard. So the devil card comes in the reverse. Yeah, you're standing in your independence. You are taking control of your life, trying to release the codependencies. Show me here what I need to see. This woman holding a phone. But when it comes to this one thing, it's like it's hard for you to overcome this challenge. Yep. The Chariot card comes out in the reverse. It's almost as if this feeling of feeling powerless when it comes to your masculine. Queen of Swords comes out in a reverse position. That's definitely. And what I'm hearing is like you may have to set your emotions to the side and view things with some type of clarity and logic when it comes to this situation. Because I feel like you're being very straightforward, but it could be almost brutal. You understand? Like that brutal honesty. It's like boom, you're like, damn, that cut, right? But it'd be like, it's the truth. I mean, I'm saying though, right? Like what you gonna do? But it's the truth, right? But a lot of emotion is tied up into your masculine, of course. And the Lovers comes out in the reverse position next to the 6 of Wands. A lot of this is because of what's going on. It's a lot of disharmony that's taking place between you and your masculine right now. It's not even really about you. This is what I'm hearing. It's just more of this feeling of them detaching. You can feel them detaching, okay? You may have had a break in communication here or something because of whatever they're going through personally, right? So you may not be feeling as supported with that 6 of Wands in the reverse. Or you may have this feeling of like you're not welcomed or whatever that may be. You're not reaching the goal that you want to achieve. Tell me about the man holding a heart in the reverse. The man holding a heart in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. You want things to get better when it comes to this aspect. This man holding a heart, your divine masculine wants things to get better. And that's what they're working on. They're working on trying to make their life better, to end these karmic cycles. And it's like they're not showing much love. It's like their mind is just focused on that. 7 of Swords comes out in the reverse position. 2 of Swords comes out next to the Knight of Swords in the World in the reverse. So tell me about the 7 of Swords here. Why is it in the reverse? Instead of them speaking their truth, that's what I just seen. Instead of them speaking their truth here, they're really stuck at a crossroads. They really don't feel or see no other way out. It's almost like they got these obligations. Yeah. The Lovers. So they may have made some type of confession, or they will be making or expressing something here to you about them not being able to do certain things. Like they feel like they're stuck. Like they feel like they can't move like you do. Okay? They can't operate like you do. Thank you. And they're stuck. It's like they got to make these decisions here that's going to be, you know, good for their situation here. This is why they're kind of like not moving. Yep, this is why you don't see any progress. Exactly. And they're really impatient is what I'm seeing. They have very little direction about this. And it could be very impulsive, or they're scattered in their thinking. Because it's like they want to be able to achieve here with the World card. They want to be able to achieve their goals. But it's like they don't know what direction to go in to do it. It's like they're so close to getting there. But at the same time, it's just like, shoot. All right, which way do I go? How do I do this? I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck in this karmic cycle. And then here, with you, Divine Femme, you're over there. You're progressing with the Three of Wands. You're going through transformations. You're responding differently to your situations. You're successful. Some of you may be even in the spotlight of being seen if you're doing social media. You're obtaining your goals. Seven of Pentacles, you're manifesting on top of that. It's like you can actually sit back and see your investments pay off, is what I'm seeing when I look at that. And they feel like they're not there. They're stuck. They're not nearly nowhere where you are at. Tell me about this. And I really feel like, Divine Feminine, like that's not all really true. I think you just change your perspective about your situation. It's like you still may be going through some stuff, but because you operate in that Empress energy and you know how things work, you're not vibrating on that frequency. It's more like, okay, I'm going through some hard times just as much, but I know that I'm connected to Source and I know that I'm protected. So I'm gonna just keep moving through this journey until things start to shake for real. Like it's already shaking, but it's not where you want it to be, but you're not in a state of panic. Tell me about this fifth chakra. The High Priestess in the reverse. So when it comes to being able to see clearly, the High Priestess in the reverse, there's a block there because you can't see progress whatsoever. It's like, how do you even speak this, right? When it comes to the masculines, because they're so already operating in this reverse man holding a heart. It's like, how do I even communicate with my masculine about them not progressing? Yeah, the devil. About their energy. About what's going on. It's like you may even speak it and they're not receiving it. They become very defensive. You may be even, you know, I definitely feel like you're in communication. Or if this isn't now energy, this may have happened in the past where you tried to speak to them in a way to help them to overcome that devil energy, right? And I definitely feel like it's like they're bound to some type of old pattern or habit or way of thinking. It's like a continuous cycle here of feeling oppressed by their situation. Thank you. You're trying to get them to focus on happier times is what I'm seeing. With the Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups next to the King of Swords. It's like, take control of that. Only thing that you can take control of is your now. The only thing that you can focus on is the happier times of what's working for you, not what's not working for you. And it's like you're trying to explain to them that's what you have to focus on, but they're not receiving it. It's like you are verbalizing it, but they're kind of coming off on this defensive energy. They're stuck in their head. It's like they're lacking the reasoning at this point when it comes to that part. But you're like, you can solve this problem. The best way to do it is to keep moving forward, like to change your perspective, to change your energy. You all in this double energy, and that's not going to shift your situation. Tell me what the masculines are feeling towards their divine feminines. I'm going to do it again because it hit the floor. Tell me what the masculines are feeling towards their divine feminines. And thinking. But the daughter value is in the reverse. When it comes to their financial life, it feels like that's what they're trying to take action on. I just seen the yin and yang card, but I seen it in the reverse. They're trying to take a more logical approach. Anything else? I feel like there's nothing hidden because the Deceit card is in a reverse position as well. opposite. Thinking man. So they're trying to gain some wisdom or understanding here about their situation when it comes to this, their financial life, or whatever it is that they value. The C card is in a reverse position as well. So that could be what they're thinking on. Thank you. Tell me about the thinking man. Yep. They're trying to figure out how to get themselves out of this karmic cycle. How can they stop the situation here when it comes to their money? They keep going through the same cycle over and over again. They feel restricted. They feel like when it comes to them choosing the direction that they want to go in, they can't. They feel like they don't have any control. It's almost like someone else controls their destiny. Even when it comes down to their karmic person with the Empress in the reverse, whoever they have children by, or if it's their mother, if they don't have children, it could be a mother figure. But when it comes to that, it just feels like they don't have any control. It's like they have to do it this one particular way because this is what it is. It's like, I have to do it this way. I don't have a choice. I can't choose my direction here. Okay, because I have children. I have responsibilities. I have bills. I have debt. Knight of Swords comes in reverse again. And it could be causing them to be very rude in a way. It's almost like I'm hearing condescending. At first, it felt like they didn't care about the challenges. They were just like, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to do what I got to do here, right? But something is shifting. Tell me what I need to see here with the daughter value in the reverse. Look, that will comes out again. Wow. It's like they want things to get better for themselves. Ace of Wands. Yeah, they want to follow their passion. That's what it is. They want to follow their passion with whatever it is that they're doing. When it comes to, I'm hearing when it comes to their career or when it comes to them being able to offer something valuable to their life, period. Everything is fine. It's like they're saying everything is fine and they're really not. They're hurting, they're grieving is what I'm seeing behind this because some of them may be experiencing some type of loss or hardship with the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Or they may have a lack mindset and they're worried. It's so much worry here because they're going through some type of hard times. All right. And it could be a lot about their financial security. I feel like they have a fear of losing something. Like they're not going to have enough. And that's just what it's basically about. The Hanged One. It's like when it comes to changing their perspective, it's hard for them to see it any different. And this is where the block is coming in at. They come out as a reverse Fool. It's like, how am I going to start a new journey here? I gotta, you know, with anything, I can't do anything. I got too many things that's controlling my destiny. Tell me about the Deceit card in the reverse. So it's a lot of fear and anxiety that's behind that. And I feel like they may be very transparent. Even if you have not communicated this with your person at this time, they will be transparent about it. They're taking a pause. That's just what it is. They're trying to regroup because they got too much stress. So they're in this period of introspection at this time. So they're taking a pause, for real. It's like, But when it comes to them here working together with you as a team, sharing the same goals, whatever that may be, the King of Swords comes out in the upright beside it. Next to the Six of Cups in the reverse. They're stuck in their head. All of this that's happening is making it, you know, like they can't open up right now. It's just, show me what I need to see. Yep, Hanged One in the reverse. Tell me more about that. conflict. So what's internal with the Five of Wands? It could be some type of internal conflict when it comes to them changing their perspective. Thank you. Yep, when it comes to them, it's conflict. When it comes to them here, trying to stay positive, trying to stay optimistic, right? Let me see something. Close. It'd be so crazy because when you type stuff on your phone, it type totally the opposite of everything that you just put in. Like, what? I'm glad it'd be understanding though, because I'm like, I'm not going back to backspace and clear that out. It'd be like, send. So basically, oh, I want to do it reverse. The Hangman, reversed. Reverse Hangman. Go to Labyrinthos. They're stalling. It's a lot of stagnation. They need to change their perspective overall, but they're stalling because of that. It's like there's so much internal conflict, and it could be external conflict too. So it could be, you know, them going up against whatever their situation may be, baby mothers, whatever, right? Work, all types of stuff. Feel like everything just against them right now. But they need to change their perspective in that in order for them to be able to see brighter days. And I really feel like that's what they're being taught. I'm going to ask. Yep, I'm going to ask. Let me see. What is the lesson? What is the lesson here that these masculines should be learning? Yeah, when it comes to them experiencing these hardships with the Five of Pentacles, they got to keep working. They got to keep working to cultivate what it is that they desire. They have to stay diligent and set whatever boundaries that they need to set for themselves, to put their emotions to the side and to start seeing things and viewing things with more clarity. And that's what they don't see, the Eight of Wands. In order to see progression and to see things working for themselves, they have to let go of whatever the disappointment may be that they have about themselves. They got to see things clearly. They're not using clarity and they're not using logic. It's almost as if they're, I was about to say being emotional. Show me what I need to see. It's like they're so anxious. Yeah, when it comes to this new beginning, they have to take a leap of faith. They have to just believe that the universe is going to catch them. And I feel like it's a lack of belief there. You know how it's like you be wanting and you asking for things to take place in your life, but it's like I believe it when I see it type energy. And this is why they won't take that leap. Because they need to see it happening. And right now, there's just too much happening in their world that's showing them otherwise that they won't sustain. That's why I was like, it feels like it's a lack mindset. Let's get to y'all, Divine Femme. What is y'all lesson? What is Divine Femme supposed to be learning or facing at this time when it comes to this? So right now, all you're supposed to keep doing is following your passion. Ace of Wands in an upright position. Follow your heart, okay? Keep taking your chances. Stay excited. Especially even when it comes to your, with your twin, because you may be losing your passion. You may be, you know how it is. They frustrate you. You start getting disappointed. And it's like, oh, okay, it's time for me to go the other way, right? Because in order to continue for things to get better, okay, you got to keep on moving forward, regardless of what the trial or tribulation is that you're going through. And even if you're feeling unmotivated, you have to remember that you are the light. And that's what Shekinah is saying. You are the light. So you are the light. It's almost as if your masculine is following your light to get through this journey. At the center of everything, there is light, and you are that light. The presence of the divine feminine. Keep working. Your presence alone is enough to keep that motivation going. Okay? Yeah, the strength card comes in the reverse. You start to doubt. Some self-doubt sets in because of their actions or their behavior. But this is definitely a yes from the universe. Like, you're still on the right path. You're still doing everything you need to do. But just remember that you are the light. I keep, in my mind, I keep saying the lighthouse. You are the lighthouse. Look. Queen of Wands. You are the lighthouse. You really are. You are very goal-oriented. And you solve problems. You bring solutions to problems. Literally. You focus on manifesting and you're trying to help your masculine to do the same. Thank you. What message do you have for my divine feminines? What is going on? Desire and manifestation. And that's what you're doing. You can dance in the rain. Literally dance in the rain. That's what I see on this card. It's like a storm cloud over top of her and rain and everything. You still manifest. You be going through a whole freaking full blown out tornado. Like, I love the rain. Look at the wind. It ain't nothing. Like, it ain't nothing. I'm still going to push through this. Right? I mean, we just got that go-getter energy. That's what the Queen of Wands is. Got that go-getter energy. I got a goal. This is my desires. I'm manifesting it. Because you've been stuck for too long. It says, dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. So what do you really desire, Divine Femme? Get very specific. See it, smell it, feel it, call it in now. What you desire desires you. Does your desire flow from love or fear? Manifestation that comes from fear-based desires keep you safe and small. And I feel like that's for your masculine, for real. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. What I desire desires me. So remember to say that. What I desire desires me. Now, with the manifestation card, it says, hold on, get that page. Come on. Showers of blessings are yours. You are a rainmaker, master manifester, shapeshifter, alchemist, and sorceress. Open your hands and heart. Yes, make it rain. You are manifesting big. This has been a long time coming. You are co-creating with spirit. Match the energetic frequencies, okay, that of your desires. You are magnetic, and like attracts like. Raise your vibration to align with the sacred. Close your eyes and see your blessings. Feel them in your bones. Ask, believe, act, allow, receive. And say, divine blessings flows to me so easily. Literally, you are the freaking light, man. Like, you are the one. You are the powerful manifester in this connection. I know it's like, it's so crazy that the divine feminine actually is the head of the connection, because it's about your own wholeness. It's about recognizing how powerful you literally are. The blessings are going to shower down on you. You possess all of these things because you are the light. You are the rainmaker. Wow. That was dope. I was reading this just now and I'm just like, this is really dope, y'all. I mean, because when you start to think about it from a different perspective like this, sometimes we tend to forget who we are. And we're divine feminines. Well, now we light workers. We operate out of divinity. Like, our connections are tough. These ain't no worldly connections we got. We got straight spiritual connections. That's what that temple path card speaks about. If I got it out still, I don't. Like, all those orbs of light that are going around this card and the temple path card is literally your guides that are helping you and supporting you and helping you to get through with this. You don't have to do it alone. So you basically are just asking for support and help, even through whatever you're going through right now with your person. Yep, here we go. You see the different orbs of lights? It's like, it's there, helping you on this simple path here, okay? It's almost as if you are one of those lights for your masculine. So I want to see something here. We're going to tap into what stage you are at in your twin flame journey, and maybe pull a message about your masculine. Thank you. Tell me what I need to see. You do not have to compromise your own integrity to get what you want. Just assert yourself accordingly. Your intuition is divinely guided, so trust all that you are being shown at this time. My Bible was like, trust yourself. Trust. In the beginning, I said that. Trust your intuition. Thank you. Fresh new concepts and ideas are being made available to you for the journey ahead. So pay attention to your intuition. The necessary seeds have been planted for your journey here. Okay, so just remain patient as they begin to gestate. Karmic justice will be served for the highest good of all parties involved. It's happening. It's in the making. I know it's kind of like, what the God dang on DM is irking my nerves. This journey is irking my nerves. It says, would it be selfish for me to ask you to wait for me? They got some stuff they gotta figure out. So the only thing that you're being asked to do is to continue to be the light, and you keep on manifesting. Okay, you keep on being your powerful self. They're sending you sexual energy, of course. It's like no matter what they're going through, they always got their head in the gutter, right? I left you before you could leave me. All of these things, this time I will do. That's that self-sabotaging energy. It's like they just start self-sabotaging the connection here. It's like, let me just do divine feminine a favor, because my life is so effed up. I keep seeing another card flip in here that should not belong, y'all. I don't like being without you, but this is for your own good, and that's what I'm telling you. I feel like I'm chasing my tail in the wind. I'm tired. I'm torn. Remember with that Two of Swords energy coming out, it's like, it's too much. They're trying to figure, they feel like they don't have any control over their destiny. So what is it, divine femme, that may make you feel the same? You don't feel like you have any control over this connection, but you are the light. And once you realize that, you'll see how much control you actually have. Why? Because divine femme, you are literally the head of this connection, is what I'm hearing. This connection moves because you move. When you get stuck, the connection gets stuck, right? But as you continue to progress, the connection progresses. You get it? So if you feel like running, don't. Because when you run, you're running from you. So remember that. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm getting ready to go because that was a 43-minute reading. I felt like that was good. It helped me a whole lot, okay? Because I definitely hit a bump in the road just a little bit myself. All right, but hopefully it did do some good for you. Y'all, I have a divine feminine membership group. Okay, so if you are a part of that group, I think I'm gonna start going live. I've already started doing a couple of lives collectively through YouTube, but I'm definitely feeling encouraged now to move forward with it, because y'all already know how I was feeling about lives. But I've been going live consistently in the Housewives of Baltimore, their group, at 6 o'clock on Wednesday. So that has been helping me to feel, you know, more confident about doing it. So yeah, so within the membership group, I'm about to begin to add on live readings directly through there. If you aren't a member there, definitely check it out. You can click the link or the join me button on my main page of my YouTube. Also, as another perk, if you are a member on that group, say like if you post a comment, normally I'll pull one of my cards in response, just to see what your energy is like to your message. So that's also a part of it. You guys get all types of perks and stuff, so definitely check that out to see what it's about, y'all. And thank you again once for your support. And oh yeah, I do twin flame coaching too as well, so I'll help you to get through this journey. And remember, I literally will be focusing on you, okay? So I will tap into your masculine's energy, but overall I'm trying to help you to connect to your higher purpose in this life, which is you, okay? So it's going to be a lot geared towards your life purpose, your own personal healing and things of that nature, y'all. So check that out. I do have my website in the link, the detail box below this video, okay? So I will holler at y'all whenever I feel like, you know, it's time for us to get red again. All right, y'all. So peace.